Hello everybody, Mr. Hockey here, and today we're going to be talking about the thrilling second round series between the St. Louis Blues and the Dallas Stars. The first 2 points are kind of related to each other, that the Blues had friendly timing of their goals and friendly saves, and that goes to the second point. Jordan Binnington was terrific again. Just like in the series, as with the Jets, he just shut down when he needed to shut it down, especially in the overtimes. Patrick Maroon scored the double overtime goal. He knocked in the rebound, but we'll get to that later. Anyway, first game was 3-2 for St. Louis. The next game was 4-2 for the Stars. The Blues had home ice advantage in this series. Next game, Game 3 in Dallas, was 4-3 for St. Louis. Game 4 was 4-2 for Dallas. Game 5 was 2-1 to Dallas, so they returned home for Game 6 with a chance to win the series in advance, but St. Louis took control of that one. Jordan Binnington was terrific, and they won 4-1, and then they won 2-1 in overtime in double overtime in Game 7. Patrick Maroon, who was born in St. Louis, he scored the overtime goal. It was a good goal, just going hard to the net, and he got rewarded. Ben Bishop was playing really good in this series. He just could not keep that out. Looking at the stats during the regular season and through some of the playoffs for both of these teams, I'm not surprised that this series went to a double overtime in Game 7, considering the fact that they were almost dead even. So I was not surprised. It was interesting to look. There were 23 periods, but it went 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and then it spiked to 23 with the double overtimes in Game 7. Okay, so the two things about the Stars. First, they had a chance to clinch at home, which I thought they would do. And the second question is, which still puzzles me, why didn't their depth come through? This is I think the main question. Why didn't their depth come through? I mean, they just seemed like the better team. I mean, they had their big line, Alexander Radulov, Tyler Seguin, Jamie Benn. Jamie Benn was acting like a leader. I mean, they just seemed to match up really well with the Stars. And I think the answer to that question lies in the confidence where you trust most, and the Blues for putting all their trust into their goalie, Jordan Binnington, and so it was easier for them to trust, and it's easier for them to trust because they're putting all their faith in their goalie, who's their goalie, and he has to stop the pucks. Well, meanwhile, Dallas, their big guys, when they would try to rely on their big guys, well, it's like, well, yeah, maybe because he's skating, he could hit the post with this shot, whatever. I think that's the answer. I don't know. I think it's gonna be fun to see what the Stars do this off season. I think they're gonna have a fun off season. And all credit for the Blues for battling it out and advancing to the Final Four. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below who you think the best player would have been on the Stars if they had won. It was a very tight series. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Tell your friends about these videos and the channel, and I will see you in the next one.